Good morning. It's going down. Going down. Don't tell me to shush. You'll get blocked. This is why I like to recommend the Canton Chronicle that just came up on my thing. No, if you don't like my screaming, get out of my chat. Oh my God. Good. I'm glad I'm loud. I'm from Boston. Goodbye. This is dirty. This is fucked. This shit like this happens. What? I'm just a big fan of the Canton Chronicle on YouTube. John, if anyone tells me to shut up, block them. We're gonna have to do some research. That can't be right. I don't know what that's about. And he just went, who run the world? Girls. We're saying boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna take your mod status away if you keep being mean to me. Not that you do anything with it. Been very, very interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Going all gas, no break. Welcome to Canton Chronicle Live. I'm your host, John Camo. Some of you know me by my Twitter name, Dixie Enormous. We're here. We're back again. And I have both of my co-hosts with me tonight, both Eric and Boozy. So, while we bring them up on screen, run to the fridge, grab your pricks and ciders. Tell all the cronks, Canton Chronicle is live. What's going on, guys?
Hey, John. Hey, Boozy.
You made that montage. Oh.
In all honesty, because I was busy for the last half hour, I forgot that montage was the one I used last Tuesday night for the select board meeting, and I forgot to swap it out for the regular opening. And so as soon as I hit go live and that came up, I was like, oh my God, I didn't switch out and put the original opening back in. So I played them both.
You know what though? Given the circumstances, fuck it.
I think it was very appropriate.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that in a little bit, like a little bit of it. We'll say we can talk about that. No, maybe. Booze?
I'm ready to rant and rage.
Oh, sweet. Eric, I got a question for you.
Yeah, buddy.
How come you can say, give him her book, but you can't say, give her him book?
What? I don't know, John. Tell me why.
No, I don't know why. How come you can say, give him her book, but you can't say, give her him book?
Well, it turns in from him to his, buddy.
Yeah, well, how come it doesn't? What about her?
It's called the English language.
What about her? Huh? You didn't change her?
Are we really doing this right now?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, me too.
I saw it on TikTok. Oh, hello, all the cronks out there. All 24 of you. Thank you for watching us, for tuning into us, and especially the ones that are on the Atlantic time that are 1 hour ahead of us. Sorry that we're on at 7:30 tonight. No, I'm not sorry. I was doing a good thing. They are raising money for Mike Young Jerks, and they asked. They didn't want to go on exactly at the same time as me, so I said I'd back it off a little bit. So, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I was just being nice.
You're a gentleman.
Yeah. So, Boozy didn't. Oh, they didn't get to meet you.
Mike was in Dedham today, in Canton today.
Yep.
He saw some
How were the standouts?
boots on the ground. It was great. It was. I'll tell you, John. Sundays are becoming a long day for me.
I know, me too. Me too.
Up early, little breakfast, head over to Dedham, stand in the sun for a couple of hours with a lot of good friends, and then we moved the party over to Washington Street in Canton, right in the center of town.
That's why they're called Warriors.
You got that right. I'll tell you something. There was
People don't understand how tough it is, week in, week out, doing it.
There was a gentleman riding his bicycle up the sidewalk on our side of the standout, and everybody, we always like sidewalk, someone, so everybody gets out of the way, and he had a little bit of a gruff look on his face, but he got right in the middle of the pack, and all of a sudden he goes, "You people are heroes, true heroes." I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. Just saying.
Jen's going down to the courthouse on Tuesday. She would love to meet us. I work a mile and a half, 2 miles from the courthouse. I wouldn't be able to get there until after 3. I don't get out of work till 3:15. And by that time, that's right when everybody's getting, I wouldn't get a spot. So I'm sorry. Uncle Fredo. Uncle Fredo, it's a sticker. You didn't even put a comment up. Look, you know what Fredo's getting. Fredo's, you know what he wants.
He wants McDonough.
Give us fucking McDonough, and we'll go easy on you.
Boo!
Let me tell you something.
Boo?
No, you can't boo that because you know what? McDonough's coming back.
Oh.
McDonough's, I saw, he's gearing up for another show.
Monday night.
Yep. I'll be watching that. Oh, wait a minute. Not tomorrow, Monday.
I believe so.
Dude, does he know there's hockey still on?
John, you can't multitask,
Yeah, I'm going to have to mute the Florida Panthers and listen to Sean. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out.
You need to be in the chat as well, so.
We'll have to figure something out on that. So, all right. Well, let's get into the thing. So so the standout was good. You had how many people did you have?
Dedham, there was probably anywhere from 35 to 50 people.
Yep.
Canton, I would say there was 20, 25 people.
Yep.
It was good. A lot of great reception from the people driving by. I'll tell you, I saw a lot more people that drive by that I've known my whole life. Just whether they're casual acquaintances or not. That many times drive by and never acknowledge that we're even there. That are now beeping their horn, waving. It seems like more and more people kind of coming around to seeing us out there and getting the word out.
Wow. Hey, did you see that picture I sent you earlier of the boom boom sticks?
I did see that. Yeah.
I don't know if it worked. I don't, but
they help. I'm telling you.
Mullins got a 3-pack and made me take a snooter. So
What'd you think?
I don't know.
They're all natural.
Oh. Cheryl, you're right. We're gonna get into that tonight on the show. We're gonna get into that. So let's go. Let's go from the most let's chronological. Let's say. So last Tuesday, thank God for Brenda Sweeney getting up there and asking what everybody wanted to know. Eric, what did you want to know?
I want to know about the, how are we replacing the chief that's retiring at the end of the month?
Exactly. And what did they say? Let's see. Duty says the select board's first priority was naming an interim chief, right? So it's been 6 weeks.
Yep.
Okay. Their first priority was that. And he also said that that hiring a new chief will take 6 months and that they've spoken to several firms. Why haven't they hired one of these firms yet? Why are they waiting for Helena's going away cake to finish the frosting before we take any action on a new chief?
Well, John, do we know this stuff isn't going on behind the scenes, and they are
Why wouldn't
doing both?
So to Brenda Sweeney, why wouldn't he have said, "We have reached out to firms. We have entered a contract with a firm." Why wouldn't he have said that?
No, it doesn't sound like we're that far down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, do we really trust any firms that they hire, though?
Do we even trust them at the moment?
Well, because that's the problem. Like, are we going to have a repeat of the audit 2.0?
Well, we'll see. So we all remember. We'll get back to the hiring thing in a minute, but we all remember this, don't we? Let's see if I can pull this one up. We all remember this.
And finally, as I close, and I am so grateful that these final words I have will be memorialized on camera. No matter what the jury decides in the O'Keefe case, I will always be able to look in any mirror I pass.
You remember that?
Hey, is there a brand new mirror at the police?
I didn't know. I didn't know when she said she can look herself in the mirror that she was going to install one of the lobby of the freaking Canton police station. Yeah. And it makes it writes itself, folks. It writes itself. You know? So back to the police chief hire. So they were looking at interviewing external and internal candidates for the interim role, for the 6-month position, right? So you're going to openly consider the same people who are part of the department's nothing to see here culture, and that's what I'm going to call it. Nothing to see here culture. You know, see no evil, hear no evil, and you didn't log the dog. Sorry, Tim Taylor, this isn't about you. Although you probably could have spoken up, but I get it. You don't know who your next boss is going to be. You just toe the line, follow, you're either with us or you're against us. You know, it's the military organization. Who ordered the code red, right? The same 2 people in Helena and DG and Petro who held on to the duffel bag / Higgins on the phone for a year. You're going to promote somebody that knew all about this? Just saying.
You said that last name so eloquently.
It's because I write it out in phonics.
I
Paul DGM Petro.
DG Pietro.
DGM Petro. DGM Petro. Wasn't there a goalie, Rick DGM Petro? Played for the he played at BU and then was like one of the biggest contracts for the New York Islanders. Goalie, Rick DG. I don't know. Maybe it was.
I would not know
Gene
that.
Petro. I don't know. So.
DG and Pietro.
Yeah. So we know her retirement's coming up on June 30th. And they're still trying to figure out who they're going to hire. And I'll tell you right now, I have a feeling, and this is no inside, this is just me thinking, yeah, they're going to pick someone from the inside and be like, okay, we got 6 months. Almost like, it's going to be one of the two.
They're going to what?
It's going to be one of the two. I don't know. Could it be Tommy or Patty Sherrill?
I don't for interim.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go outside, John. I don't think they're going to.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to stay within the police department right now.
Are they trying to stall as long as they can to wait and see who gets through the Karen Reed trial unscathed? Right? Before deciding who's safe and who's not?
Delay a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
No matter who comes in, interim or full time, they kind of have their hands full. So you want to set them up for success, I guess. I mean, that could be part of it.
I mean, if they even think Tommy Kelleher is going to come out of this unscathed, even if his name isn't brought up in court, his name has already been brought up. We now know that there was a phone conversation privately between him and Paul Gallagher.
You mean the guy who lived across the street from 34 Fairview, Tom Kelleher?
Yeah, and the guy that decided to call Gallagher asking what was going on outside of his street.
Outside of Fairview.
Mere feet.
The guy who didn't walk over, didn't supervise, didn't peek out his windows.
The deputy chief of, he thinks he's going to come out of this unscathed? No.
Well, I'm hearing rumblings. I mean, these are rumors, so they're not fact by any means. But I hear that he's looking at retirement.
Goodbye.
Good, because if they put him in as interim chief, it sends the message that the town rewards silence, complicity. You name it. I could go on and on. Disengagement. How about disengagement from a suspicious death involving a Boston police officer across the street from your house?
I have a tough time thinking that anybody at this stage on that board, including Charlie, could be so tone deaf to what's happened in the recent. You've got the election where Sue beat John by a huge number.
Landslide.
You have the pickleball vote that was originally voted to fund it, and then somebody found a loophole or whatever it was, a procedure that allowed them to vote again and needed 2/3 vote to override it, and they got a 2/3 vote. That's huge.
Yeah,
I think that
landslide.
The town's a little awake right now. They're not. I got a feeling this board's going to read the tea leaves a little bit better.
I don't think they're gonna.
Well,
because if it went down the way Gallagher says it went down, somebody went to his front door, knocked on his door, and woke him up. Right? He wakes up, and there's a fellow officer at his front door. And when he gets to his front door, all he can see is lights. And the officer says, "Hey, do you have any red Solo cups or plastic Tupperware that we can put stuff in?" And he closes his door. That's one option, right? He goes, "Yeah, I'll be right back." Closes the door on his fellow cop, or says, come in, stand in the doorway, stand in the foyer, right? Goes into his kitchen, gets his stuff, comes back, hands him the cups, and never asks, "What's going on over there?" Or, "Do you need any help?" Or, "Hey, I'm like a senior guy here. I should go out there and help." Especially after he says, "Oh yeah, Boston police officer, something happened to him. We just found him on the front lawn." And he's like, "Oh, well, okay, good luck. Here's your cups. I'm going back to bed."
I'm starting to believe more and more that did not happen.
Mm-hmm.
If I need everyone to think about this, and I always scream about deductive reasoning, right? If that was the original story, and now we have a phone call of Gallagher calling into Kelly Dever at Canton PD on dispatch, and he's saying that Kelleher called Gallagher. Everyone's got similar last names, don't they? All Irish. Asking what was going on outside of his house. You really think he's going to answer the door when someone is like, "Hey, do you have any evidence collection cups for us?" No, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
And he's gotten away for 2 years of nobody asking any questions.
Right. Well, and you know what? The way that Gallagher defended the cameras for season 2 of Karen Reed trial really just it screamed something was on his cameras, and he was told, delete that shit. Because you remember, at first Gallagher was like, "Oh yeah, because I was looking at cameras from my own house, and so that's how I know how it works." And then, literally, when he was being crossed, Gallagher was like, "Well, I actually don't know what the cameras are like. So then, what is it? Do you know the cameras or not?"
Hey, here's one more thing about hiring an insider. If they chose someone to be interim, even for those 6 months, they're going to get a big old bump in salary. There's a big thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about that on your way out? How about that on your way out? Hey, all right, you keep your mouth shut. We'll make it happen. We'll make you chief.
It's a temporary thing. It's not a.
It still goes to.
It's not a pension changing move.
Depends on the money.
No, I think you got to be there 3 years to get that pension.
No, you get the top three. You get your top three. Your top three salaries.
I don't know. So I was under the impression that, once you made a move up, you had to spend 3 years in that position to get that level of pension. But you could very well be right. I don't know.
This is another one. Yes, GM. I said that early on too. So there's a Boston police officer on someone's front lawn. And you decide you're going to walk over to Tommy Kelleher's house instead of the 40 feet to the Albert's house, knock on their door, and ask them. It's another one. None of it makes sense. But they want, but the more they say it, or the more they shrug things off when people ask them questions, is because they want you to believe it. If they say it enough, we'll believe it.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if Tommy, he wasn't called to the stand in the first trial, and if we're only going a week and a half, 2 weeks on the defense's side, I got a feeling he's not going to get called.
No, I don't think he's getting called. I don't think Helena's getting called. I don't know, but once again, this isn't only Karen Reed. You don't promote the guy, right, that not only closed his door when he should have been blowing the whistle on that, or at least helping him, who didn't blow the whistle when everything went down up at the station with Tim Taylor and said, "Hey, listen, you're a great guy. You messed up. We should keep this. We should follow through on the books with this. At least put it on record." Right? He was okay with them keeping it because hey, you do me a solid, I'll do you a solid. We police ourselves. Nobody will ever have to know. Nothing ever gets written down.
There's just too much that's gone on, and knowing that he was in the position that he is in, because he got promoted. I don't see how anyone is okay with how, unless you benefit from it, of course, right?
Why not Patty?
All of them. I'm going with all of them. Same thing. Was he told to stay out of it, or did he decide to by himself? Either way, that's not chief material. If he was told to stay out of it and he knew something was wrong and he just went along with it because a superior told him, knowing something's wrong, you do what's right no matter what. Instead, he did it cover your ass way.
I think Kelleher probably stings more because he was so close to the vicinity, and because now we have that phone call. I think that's what really does him in. If it was similar for Patty, I think more of us would think so. And I'm not saying Patty doesn't know things, because if you're in that department, you know things.
Right. Bob, so I can't speak for them, but I have a feeling being the clerk is not the job that they all want.
It's work.
It's work. You have to read. You're put on the spot. You have to read a lot of names, especially like the kids in the summer. You have to read people's names that you're not familiar with. So you don't. So you're gonna flub it up. As much as I make fun of Chris, I do it because he's a political figure. Do I feel bad for him when he does it? Of course I do. Right? Because who wants to be in that position? Or what you could have done is you could have practiced and, make one less pizza and go up and practice the names ahead of time, or ask, hey, how do you pronounce this name? DG and Petro. So, holy crap. Richie, chain link shifter. Tommy had to hear the girls. He had to have.
Yep.
He had to have. And
Yep.
I'll tell you something. This guy has done so much for Canton Pop Warner, right? He is Mr. Football. He's coached all these kids. And for people to look up to him and for him to start thinking like you got to weigh it. You got to weigh it out. Did you do the right thing? Really? When it's all done with, if it comes out that something went down in that house and you looked the other way, how are all those kids for the last couple of years that you've been coaching going to be able to look at you and say, oh my God, he was such a good coach, but he knew something. And he didn't say anything. I know.
I mean, we're also acting like they all don't have scanners in their house.
Right.
They hear everything. He heard
Is
everything.
El Jefe's in the chat?
Yes.
Hey, El Jefe. Monday,
Yeah,
huh?
You got to give Richie your
I do got to. Richie, that 20. Well, actually, didn't someone else give 22 or was that 10? It doesn't matter. Let me look. Yeah, two people. Two people gave 20. I'm going to give, you know what? I'm feeling very generous. And two people gave 20. They're going to get a good one. They're not just getting, they're getting this one.
Good morning. It's going down. Going down. Don't tell me to shush. You'll get blocked. This is why I like to recommend the Canton Chronicle that just came up on my thing.
There you go. I just want to hear Canton Chronicle. Oh, and you know what? Because El Jefe's here, you're getting McDonough.
Give us fucking McDonough, and we'll go easy on you.
I love that one. Man, we miss him.
Oh.
I miss him so much. Some of his rants, I'll tell you.
Looking forward to tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, I can't believe I'm going to give up Stanley Cup Brad Marsh on to watch McDonough.
I just really need a rant on Chris Albert, please.
No, yeah, Chrissy. I think I still have those in my phone. I'll have to pull one of those out.
Oh, I will say, I understand pulling all the videos, Sean, but I really loved going back to some of those.
I have some. I don't think I deleted all of mine. Told
Sean,
you I can't. Yeah.
I got my first campaign donation.
Wow! Yay!
Let's see. Take away 40% for Google/YouTube.
Well, not even get me a bumper sticker. Thank you very much, Hama.
Thank you so much. I'll get Eric. I'll next time we go to Matt Kelly's. The Legion. We got to go to the Legion. Got to go to the Legion.
Absolutely, but
I was about to look for it, but yeah, we got to go to the Legion. Boozy should have been a Fed. Still has time.
might be.
Sean, she still has time.
Might be.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. So we had last week. All right. Then we had, and I'll go a little out of order here. No. Friday. Right? Friday, I went and got my hair done Friday. So after work, I'm sitting in the barber shop over in Stoughton, and I have my phone like this. I have my phone on the lowest setting, and I'm listening because I'm listening to the last hour of trial. like this because I didn't want anyone else to hear what I was, because I don't have the headphones, and I was listening to the whole argument between Brennan and Yannetti on bringing in the texts from the friend of the childhood friend. And I laughed out loud when he's like, "Thank you for Brennan for helping the defense with our strategy, but we're all set." You know, I was like, you do your side, we'll do ours. You
He
know?
literally was like, "Mr. Brennan does not sit at the defense table."
It was, I'll tell you, they do get some good one-liners.
There was a couple of people trolling me because I made a post on Twitter and on TikTok with their faces. And they were like, "How do you know it's them?" And then when the Diamandis showed his face, I go, "Nah, nah, 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 nah. I told you so."
Do you want to say how we found some of them?
Oh my God. Can I just tell you? I had the hardest time finding Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "The fuck? Well, who is this kid?" And all of a sudden, John's like, "He played hockey. He did, yeah." I was like, "God damn it! Like, how did you find him?"
So the first thing I do is I'm like, okay, played hockey. All right, let's find out. And he went to, of course he didn't go to Canton High. He went to Lawrence Academy, so his stats were going to be there. And then of course off to Connecticut College, right? And I'm like, oh, Connecticut College. So I had all his stats, and I'm feeding Boozy the stats. I'm like, yeah, he scored 4 goals, and she's like, how do you know this? I'm like, because these things stay online. When kids go off to college and they play sports, your name's gonna be in the stats.
Well, then
I'm
he
sure
ended up being in some alumni photos, and I was like, "Oh, okay, here we go."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he took a little more searching, but we found him.
Yeah. Nowadays, everything since probably the early 2000s. No, I loved Frank and Vinny's. Right, I'd go to Frank, no Vinny. Right, and then once I moved out of town, I started going to this other place over in Norton. But someone pissed me off, so I stopped going there. I drive back to Stoughton now. I go to Nee, who used to work for Frank and Vinny. Yeah. So.
Well.
Yeah. So.
You put out someone's names and people will start speaking about them. So there's some more that I know now that I haven't been speaking on yet. So we'll see what happens with them.
Lacrosse stats. Yeah. All you have to do is look up their sports. You can find all.
Well,
then,
I actually I know.
Then you
Connor.
see team pictures.
Oh! I just let that out.
You know him? Do you?
I used to know him. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So that means you still do.
I mean, no. Mm-hmm. It's been like a decade and a half.
One of 4 boys married to a former Patriots cheerleader. I could have been a cheerleader.
Oh God.
No, seriously, I could have.
I thought you were.
No, I could have.
Oh God, no.
No, I knew all the cheers. I still do.
Oh God.
Offense, get tough. Show them what you can do. Push that defense to the side and step right through.
No,
yeah.
But you have to get the clap down.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the claps. Well, not live.
Not that. No, not that. Not that. Not.
Right.
Not that. No. Oh my God.
We better get back on track.
Richie, Frankie's still there.
The cheerleading clap,
Yeah, Amber, I know. Here's the thing. So, my senior year, because I was in the band, I played the drums, and our football team wasn't really that good. I spent most of my time watching the cheerleaders, and that's how I knew all the cheers. And they asked me, it was going to be their first year of entering a competition, and they wanted me to go with them because I knew all the cheers and everything. And I said, nope. I go, like, people already make fun of me enough for being in the band. There's no way I'm going to be the cheerleader. So 2 other kids did it, and they ended up, they got I don't know, came in 3rd or something. They got a trophy. They were all jumping up and down. I'm like, you motherfuckers. So pissed. That should have been me.
See, Glenn, that's Glenn, that's not what I was talking about. See,
Oh boy.
I can't. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Men, you men are killing me.
that's why someone said Eric's the only adult in the room right now.
Yes.
Uh,
Listen, I tried cheerleading for like a hot day. Yeah, I had a best friend that did it, and I was like, I want to try it. You know what they told me? First of all, they called me fat. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, you'd be a great what's it?
Hockey.
What are the people that catch? You'd be a great base. So catching all the girls. So
oh, you'd
essentially
be at
she
the
called me
bottom of the
fat.
pyramid.
The cheerleading coach called me fat, and then she goes, and also too, you're not that you're expressive with your face, but we need something different. So she was calling out my resting bitch face at like 10 years old. So I was fat and I had a resting bitch face. You know what?
I learned about that from Bravo too. That was Kate. Kate from Below Deck had a resting bitch face.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, you don't always have to smile. Just because we're not smiling doesn't mean we're not happy. We just don't have to emote that we're happy.
Mullins, you missed when I was almost a cheerleader. That's what you missed.
See, I broke a base's nose. Exactly. I am not getting my body broken for some other chick to be flipping and flooping around. No, if I'm going to be breaking noses or I'm going to break my nose, I want to do the flipping and flooping.
There's a commercial for you. Come join the cheer squad where you too can break your friend's nose. Those poor bases. Imagine that. Imagine having to be a base all 4 years.
That's what I mean. I was like, you fuckers, why can't I be top of the
Yeah.
I want to be like top of the pyramid via like, Abby Lee Dance Company, Dance Moms.
I was thinking more like the blonde there from Bring It On, but that's all right.
Oh, okay. Well, that too.
Yeah. What was her name? I just watched it the other night too.
You just watched Bring It On? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
Not the whole movie. I mean, we were scrolling. Mullins was with me. I didn't watch it alone. Mullins was with me. Kristen Dunst. There you go. Yeah. We stopped right when it was on Kristen Dunst. That's why.
Boo. It's a good movie.
It's all right. It's not one you watch over and over and over.
One, it's a typical silly rom-com when you don't want to think.
Right. Yeah. Those are the ones when I oh man. That's like Kate Hudson and what's his name? All right.
All right.
What's his name? Matthew McConaughey. I'll watch every one of those, any of their movies. Fool's Gold.
Jeff, we were peacefully protesting or demonstrating, as you'd say.
I will say my generation had Mean Girls and The Notebook in the same year.
Never watched The Notebook, ever.
Never. Do you guys realize that the majority of our audience remembers watching Porky's?
God. Oh, and the other one with the meat. What's his name? National Lampoon there. With Dean Werner.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, with John Belushi.
Yeah.
I
can't remember.
Listen, you guys may
Animal
have,
House.
Your
Animal House.
majority may be like a certain age, but my majority is a certain age, and I like to bring in those
Did the
majority.
band still play
you
the
guys.
song when you went to Canton High? Da na 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 na. No, I don't know that song.
Or is it
Da na
da na na na
Oh yeah, no.
na 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 na?
We played Notre Dame, the Notre Dame fight song. Canton fights. Canton actually does have a Canton fight song. I got them to play Hogan's Heroes because I wanted to play that drum march. So got to play Hogan's Heroes. Oh, Mullins just went upstairs. The dog's going crazy upstairs. Mullins made it home. I know. The dog knows you're home.
We love Dylan.
Yeah.
We love Dylan the dog.
Animal House. Look at this. Look at all this. Everybody knows the Animal House.
told
wait.
you.
See, I'm telling you, we're going to have to. I'm going to reach out. We got to have Mazza on one night where we can talk about 80s movies. And we got to find some young other person, male or female, in which Boozy doesn't watch a lot of movies, but what would that be? Like the 2000 and something area?
I would say, I mean, I haven't, God, don't laugh at me, but you all know I'm a Swiftie. The last time I went to the movies was to see the Eras Tour of Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, I thought you said A Star Was Born.
No.
That wasn't her. That was the other girl.
No, I never saw that. I literally went to the movies to watch a concert.
You can't just go into YouTube and watch it on YouTube like the rest of us?
John, I was already doing that.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Like, I don't think you understand. People would stream live from the concert every like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that was my weekend.
Really?
Yeah, or sometimes if the time change, it'd be on at 6 a.m. So I'd be with clients and I'd have the Eras Tour
Did
on.
you really stand on a flower pot at Gillette to watch Taylor from like outside of the stadium?
Okay, so here's the deal. We all know that ticket prices have surged for any like quote unquote mainstream, not even mainstream, but ticket prices are ridiculous. Okay. And to get a ticket to Taylor Swift was actually impossible, physically impossible. I even had 2 different pre-code links and I still didn't get in. So me and my friend decided to go. It was the rainiest rain show and we went. We stood outside Gillette. We were outside Red Robin on the flower pot. Yes, we stood on a flower pot, but we actually had a straight on view right down like the catwalk and the huge center screen. I had clients telling me that were in the stadium. I had a better view than they did in the stadium. And all it cost me was, I think, $50 to park. And then I ordered a pizza from Navarra because I met a friend in Milton, and some truffle fries because Navarra has the best truffle fries. And she brought the Casamigos. So it was great. We even were allowed to have red Solo cups there. Okay. This was great. It was fantastic.
Noodles, you know how she puts up with us? She never comes on. This is like the 5th show in a row. She doesn't come on. But yet, when she's on her TikTok, come rain or shine, heck or high water, right? She's on her face.
What do you mean
even
I'm
when
on?
she even went on TikTok so far to show how bad of editing they did. She even put up a ghost picture of herself.
No, you are
Yes, you
twisting
did.
my words. And if you want to get me on my TikTok spiel now, don't put me on it right now because I really will. I will start woof, 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 woof.
Well, let's see. Does anyone want to hear about the TikTok problems?
No, I'm not happy.
She is not. What?
I'm gonna need another Prexon cider for this.
What
Yeah.
dwarf are you?
I'm the angry elf. Okay.
I'm not happy. Well, which dwarf are you?
I'm the angry elf.
We'll wait for him to come back after he loads up his. Wonder what he's doing tonight. Dirty martini. I don't know what.
Here's the thing. People don't comprehend. If you're going to try to troll me, especially in this chat, you're going to go bye-bye. Put user in timeout.
Oh, why did
24-hour
somebody?
timeout. Goodbye.
Why did somebody?
You
somebody
are
say
the
anything?
weakest link. Goodbye.
Did somebody say anything in our chat? Did we already get rid of someone?
I have no fluffs given anymore.
Did we get rid of anyone in the chat already? Right now? Did we? I missed one. I've been watching. We never get trolls. Damn.
I knew it was going to happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it a decent one or was it weak?
It's kind of weak. Not gonna
Ah.
lie.
Listen, if you got a troll good.
I know.
Tell you what, if it's a good one and it's funny, we'll keep it in here.
funny at least.
Eric's
man.
back. Sorry, Eric. I was banging my chair. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't hear that.
So we would have had 80s movies. Boozy would have the Swifty stuff.
No, like
videos.
late 90s,
And
early
then,
2000s.
And then Sean was probably watching like The Great Escape or something with,
When was that?
probably what, 60 something. When was The Great Escape? When was that movie? Huh? Back channel? When was what year was The Great Escape? 1963. Steve McQueen. Not the Steve McQueen that you saw in the movie Cars. This is a different Steve McQueen. That was Lightning McQueen. Yeah,
Lightning
Fast Times at
McQueen,
Richmond
wasn't that
High.
a more recent one?
No.
Steve McQueen drove the Bullet Mustang.
Oh. What movie was that? With up in the hills there. Maybe I'm mixing up those movies. Out in L.A. somewhere. Wasn't there one of those?
This is when you need Mazda, buddy.
I do.
I swear to God,
We'll need
Lightning.
him. We'll come back.
Wasn't Lightning McQueen?
Lightning McQueen was the from Cars. Yeah. The Great Escape had a whole bunch of like A-list actors. It was a great war movie. Breakfast Club, great movie.
I was about to say, I thought it was oh God, Will Ferrell. Didn't he do something? Talladega Nights. He did something like Talladega
John
Nights.
needs to change the name of the channel to Two Dudes and Boozy Beauty. She doesn't shows her face, so we don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Boozy and the Boys.
I told her, Boozy. Yeah, we had Boozy and the Boys, but she hasn't come on to do it.
I show up every single time just because I don't show my face. I've had a rough couple of days, okay?
It's all right. It's okay. We're still gonna tease you. Calm down.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Do you want to get into it now before we get into Brian, Lucky, and Dever? You want to go into Lucky and Dever first?
It's up to you.
All right, let's go with Lucky first, and then we'll reassess.
Okay.
All right, so tomorrow there's a chance Brian Loughran gets called because he was there on Friday, right?
Yeah, he
So
was.
And so wasn't Dever. So let's start with Brian. What are your thoughts, Eric?
My thoughts are that he's a solid dude, and he's going to get on that stand and tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yep, I agree.
I don't think anything from the first trial is going to change. He's going to tell it like it is.
Well, because in the first trial, and in this one, right, his testimony will reinforce the defense's argument that John O'Keefe's body was not on that lawn in the early morning hours.
In that, if I remember correctly, that 2 to 3:30 time frame, is that about
2:45,
right?
around 2:45, right? He testified that he passed by the Albert residence around 2:45, and then again between 3:15 and 3:30, during which he saw the whole lawn.
There's
Nobody.
another one that never saw a Jeep Wrangler either.
Yep. And then he also stated during his second pass he noticed a Ford Edge parked near the flagpole. Ma'am, could you put the laundry into the dryer, please?
John, we have a show.
Thank you. I know, but
Right?
I don't want my laundry staying. I don't want my stuff staying in the washing machine too long.
Oh, what? You mean you just can't go and do it yourself? I do it all the time on
Oh,
here.
I have a show right now. Yeah, that's why you're not on the screen.
No, I am actually.
We don't even know when you walk away.
We're getting better and better at this show. I got to tell you.
Yeah, we're great.
We're
Listen,
up in our game every
Mullins
episode.
is more than a mod, okay? She is everything. She is a star.
She's honestly like the showrunner, which is nothing without like you
Look,
can't have a show
The
without
only
a
reason she
showrunner.
came down is she
No,
brought me.
legit. No, legit. She is the showrunner. Like
She
actually,
is.
though, she
She's
actually
everything.
gives you your shit.
Look, she just brought me
I know.
a 6-pack of Brooks and Ciders. Right?
It's
It's got a little bottle opener on this end and
What
everything.
the hell is that thing?
It's my 6-pack of Brooks and Ciders.
In the can.
Yeah.
No, I mean the thing that it's in. What is? It looks like it's meant for milk.
No, it's exactly what it was made for. It wasn't made for cans. It was made for bigger bottles, but still.
Oh my god! I know it literally looks like it's made for like milk.
No. When did
It's a wooden toolbox.
It's not a wooden toolbox.
So I counted 6.
A wooden toolbox
So I
wouldn't have
count
a
6.
bottle opener on it.
Those will be gone in an hour.
No, it isn't. Where did I get this? I forget where I got this.
Did you make it?
No. I think I got it out of that. There was a, what do you call those places that make craft beer? Down in Walpole on Route 27.
A brewery?
Yeah, a little brewery on Route 27 in Walpole. And the bottle's a little bit bigger than normal sized bottles. I don't know what they're called, but yeah. I think that's where I got that. Yeah. Yes, there is an ordinance. You know, it's actually it goes all winter, not just when it's snowing. No overnight microbrewery. There you go. No overnight parking. So, yeah, you guys made those in shop class. In our shop class, we made those lamps that were those. What's the water trough lamps? We made those water trough lamps. Yeah. I only got one noodles. Wait, Pricks and Cider? Did you want a Pricks and Cider? Because the Pricks and Cider mugs are on the store. You know, there you go. Look at that, Pricks and Cider. You know, look, you deserve
John,
it.
we should probably put the store information up. I've had a lot of people ask me.
Oh,
how to
did you
get-
see all the new items?
I haven't. I should go in.
Oh, you got to go in. There's all new items.
Did you get me the UV shirts I was requesting?
What do you mean new items?
There's new items in the store.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Ever since the golf balls, we've been adding more and more items. Mostly female items,
What the hell does that mean?
like female T-shirts and more, because the show has more women than men. So, you know, I mean, we're not doing toiletries. We got Canton Chronicle butt paper. You know,
You know, I will say, as a woman, though, a lot of the times the women's
that?
shirts just don't fit, right? So we do end up getting just like the unisex or like the men's
well, that's
shirts.
usually what I buy, but it's marketed for women. Imagine that.
I do
Canton
like
Chronicle
it.
butt paper.
Well, it just depends on the brand because that was part of the job I used to do, and now I know all like the good brands. Bella Ink Canvas has the best, if you're ever wondering.
Who?
They're comfy
Oh.
for like swag.
So we got the vintage baseball graphic T-shirts.
Wait, show them on the screen. Can you not?
Yes,
Or is
I
it too much
can.
pressure? Is it?
No,
there?
no. Oh, that's the new Testaphone ones. Yeah, no, I can. Look at this. Let me see if I can do this. Let me close that and move this down and go over here. Look at this. I'm getting pretty good at this. All right, so I'm going to share screen. Let's go to the window. To the wall.
To the sweat drip down my balls.
All right, let's share that. All right. And let's make this even bigger. How do we make this bigger?
Oh,
Okay. All right, let's navigate through this. Ready? Let's go back to all products. So the newest one we have is the T-shirt that on the back is the Testaphone time.
wait,
Do
can
I
you,
hide
can-
that?
yeah, use your cursor to scroll in. Oh,
Right. So, what day is it again? I was in the house. Oh, we're going to play that tonight. We have an update. It has now hit iTunes, Spotify, Pandora. The In the House song is now gone to all platforms.
John, are you about ready to release the album yet?
Oh, I have so many other songs that I mean.
Oh my God, that is
I made a couple
funny.
songs. I made a couple songs for Mullins that we cannot play on here. Yeah, I heard it because Jen told me she heard it, and that's what counts, right? Even though that's a guy, not a woman. And I woke up sometime, maybe twice. So yeah. So there's that. So there's the Canton. There's the Testaphone shirt. We have phone cases, both Canton Chronicle and Pricks Insider cases. For all different phones, right there. The iPhone 16. What phone did Jen have? Maybe I'll get her one.
The 11.
She had the 11? Right there. iPhone 11. Jen. We have Pricks Insider phone cases.
Oh, but you don't have my phone on there.
What do you got?
The Galaxy S25 Ultra, because I'm fancy.
Galaxy S23,
25.
23 Ultra. That's too new.
Too new, I know.
It's probably too new.
Okay.
So yeah. So then, and then we got the crop top shirts for the. Not that we have.
Let me see.
I don't think. Hold on. So this is the.
Oh wait, that's cute, actually.
I know. And what's it
What's
say
it
on the back? What's it say on the back? It says. I think it says Kronk. Kronk Crew. I don't know what it says on the back. Kronk Squad.
Oh, that's
Kronk
cute.
Squad.
The Kronk Squad. Yeah. Yeah. So we got that.
I know a couple of girls that look really cute in that.
And then this one was. Which one did this say? This one. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. This is a unisex. There's Gronk, or he looks like the other Patriots quarterback, Tommy G. What was his name? Garoppolo. And on the back of this one, it states, come on.
Oh? Oh?
Oh, boy.
Oh?
John, $34.12 is a bargain.
Oh, I went to
No,
35
you're
family. I got the
kidding.
t-shirt and a Grand Jury summons.
You're only. Hey, you got to change colors, right? That one's only available in large.
That
There
one's
you
large.
go.
Yeah, see, other colors. There's other colors.
You must have sold out on the other color.
Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
I need that one.
Yeah, it's this one. Let's see.
Oh, that's
This one was.
sweet.
Oh, this was the staff. Yeah, we don't make the news. We just find stuff you're supposed to ignore. Oh, yeah, we did that. There's this is the bottle opener, right? Is a bottle opener. The golf balls, the hats, the bumper stickers, the. Is this the boozy one? No, this wasn't boozy. That was Eric's. Eric, that's the one I got you, the
That is
co-host.
the-
I gotta change these. The prices is all wrong. There's no way that's $49. I'm not paying $49 for a shirt. Oh, they're messed up. I gotta go look at that. See, good
It
thing
is
we went in.
shirt.
You know what? I'm going in tomorrow and I'm changing this because look, here's a T-shirt here for $18.
Yeah, but it's
Right?
different material, though.
I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care. I'm not spending anything over like $25, $26 for a T-shirt. That's all getting changed, people. There's no way that I'm paying $49 for that T-shirt.
What'd you pay for mine?
Probably not $49. I'll tell you that. You know, like $25. Look here, that one's $25. You know,
Well, stop gouging people, then.
I'm not. I'm not. I think I went. Oh, there's Boozy's right there. There's a Boozy shirt. Parky Park.
Mine's only $16.
I know. I don't know why because I don't even play with them. I just make the shirts and put them on. I don't even look at the prices. No wonder no one buys this shit. It's too expensive, right? Right? Look, the Only Nan, 29, the Helena, 18. I don't know why the prices have changed for each shirt. Oh, there's my postcards. If you want some postcards of me, you can get some postcards. Now,
you actually-
not only now, You ladies at home can be just like Jen McCabe. You too can have a picture of me. And that one's autographed.
But you know what would be funny if instead if you actually put that as like a towel.
Oh, I could do. Oh, instead of the beach towel, I can do another one. Yeah, there's
That would be funny if it was you.
There's the pricks and sun, sand, and what was it? Shade, sun, sand, and something stiff in your hand. There you go. Yeah, it's a beer, people. It's a stiff beer. It's a can. Get your mind out of the gutter. Right. Yeah. So and there's the hat. There's the flask. You can get a flask.
Mullen said, "Son of a bitch! I thought I bought all
the face towel." So I'll go in tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to go in tomorrow, and I'm going to fix all the prices and get all the prices as low as I can, so that I think I'll make it so I make like $2 off each thing.
Buy in bulk.
Mullins is like, I will get rid of all those cards if I have to. She's texting Mexico right now, telling them to shut down the warehouse. Oh, there we go. How do you remove this? Remove where? Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. All right. Now why do we have that car back up there? Who put that car up there?
Oh, I might have been messing around earlier. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Who put the muffins in the freezer?
Right. Now, why aren't we up? Eric?
I didn't touch it. Didn't touch it.
Oh, my God. We're playing hide and go seek. Oh, no.
Eric was playing with things when we weren't paying attention.
Right here.
So, okay. Back to Brian. Brian Loughran. So we know when he testified, those, right? He talked about the Ford Edge by the flagpole, right? Came back around 5:30, somewhere around 5:30, and he observed that the street was blocked because all the first responders were there. There's nothing else, good or bad, that they're going to come out of Brian. They're just reaffirming his observations to support their theory that John O'Keefe's body was, placed on the lawn sometime after he drove by.
So who cross-examines Lucky? Is it Lally or is it Brennan?
No, it's gonna be Brennan.
It'll be Brennan. Here's the thing. I don't want to say my sources, but they purposely tried to make Brian look bad last trial. They're going to do it again.
Of course they are.
Yeah. And shame on them for doing it.
I thought he handled himself quite well last time.
Yeah.
Didn't flinch at all.
Right.
Well, because he's not lying.
It's easy when the truth's on your side.
Right.
You can tell the difference between when someone's lying on the stand versus telling the truth. Like, here's the thing. Lucky doesn't have any skin in this game. He has nothing to lose other than, his fucking sanity because people are harassing him behind the scenes. He's not involved. He just happened to be plowing at that moment in time and God forbid didn't see something.
Right.
Something that they all said should be there that wasn't there.
I like that spot, John. Much better.
You're in the one spot, Eric. Now, Eric, you're in the one spot.
That's all right. Nobody can replace you.
We put Boozy down below, not in, and this is really just stuff that the Cronks, because Boozy's not on the screen. We put her down below so that we can put people's comments up, and it's not running over anyone's face.
See that, Boozy? You're taking one for the team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
That doesn't bother me at all, even if it was my face on the screen.
I have it all set up differently. It would have been different if you were on. We would have found. I have so many different little ways to change us. Now I forgot where we were.
Oh Lord.
Where were we?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I just think it's probably going to be a repeat of 1.0 and them trying to discredit him and make him seem that he's something that he's not, and I think he's just going to stick to his guns.
Well, that brings us to the end of Lucky, and before we get into Dever, we might as well ask this question from Coffee Girl 3 to 2. Boozy, do you go live a lot on TikTok?
So I have been going live an hour before trial, just to kind of speak to my TikTok friends, just about like who might be called up, what we know from the last time, people that are supposed to be coming up, people that I think should be coming up. And so, yeah, I normally go 4 to 5 times live a week on TikTok. Yep. And it was just this past week when I've been noticing certain individuals in my live chat. And for anyone who doesn't think you can be secretive on TikTok, you can't. I can see everyone that goes on my lives. Randomly, my video started being reported last week, and 2 times this past week I had my TikTok live go down because of someone inappropriately reporting me. And now there's a lot of screwy things going on with my TikTok, and it's forcing me now to switch to YouTube. So for anyone that was in my chat and they're wondering why I'm not there, or anyone in my chat that was trying to bring down my TikTok channel, good luck, because now on YouTube there's less chances to take me down. So good luck.
And you'll be able to say a lot of other things that a lot more words that you can't say on TikTok.
Correct. Yeah, I have. Yeah. I mean, even with I've been saying, I have been keeping it PG-13. But at this point, especially, listen, and the thing I like about TikTok is that because it is so community heavily focused, like people can just outright message me and I can see their messages. And so that's probably the reason why people don't want me talking on TikTok, because I have had an incredible amount of people the last month reach out to me regarding just, you guys, I can't even say who. It's everyone that's involved. Everyone that's involved, including Kelly Dever. So,
like in the movie, The Professional.
Well, that's the thing. I don't even call upon it. It just comes upon me, and then I vet who these people are, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, I can't believe the people that have reached out to me, and I genuinely think it's because that I'm speaking about certain individuals that don't want to be spoken about. And in fact, I tested this during one of my lives, and I started talking about Mike Proctor and Courtney. And then that's when my live got shut down. And I immediately got it back up. And I was like, see, I told you guys so. They don't want certain people spoken about. So now
Let me guess. Is one of their names rhyme with Marlin?
Oh, God, I don't even.
Just say yes.
Okay. One of the people you're not supposed to talk about, does one of their names rhyme
McNuckles.
with Marlin?
Yeah, no, it's McNuckles. Do you want to know the reason why? Because last summer when I talk about McNuckles a lot, my lives again would get reported. So yes, they don't want Colin spoken about. They don't want Allie spoken about. It's funny, you talk about Jen and they really don't care. Unless you're talking about her new Botox, then that's a problem.
The only trolls I got after last week's show, or was it last week or the week before, when we talked about Allie's midnight ride? The next day, I could see it on Twitter. I'm like, well, there you go. Now I know what I can talk about. Now I know what gets to them.
Exactly. And it's very, once you see it on the creator side, it really makes you go, oh, shit, okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so it's interesting. So I'm making the transition officially over on YouTube. I have everything anyways. I'm going to start posting all the TikTok videos that I think are more important onto my YouTube. And then, yeah.
Oh my God. Just think of how many stuff you're going to put down. Midnight Ride, Greg Allman. Oh. No, your YouTube. So when you go to move your TikToks to YouTube, it's in a different...
It will be different orientation. So then now I figured out how I've learned a new editing platform where I can do that similar green screen that I like to use on TikTok.
Yeah.
And so now I'll be able to do that over on YouTube, but in the right orientation. And this is all because they pushed me on over there. They kept poking because I got over 100K followers or subscribers, whatever you call it. And they don't like that.
Well, because you're not really a big thing.
Yeah. See, all right, Boozy, looking forward to it. Dennis, you have no idea. I have so much up my sleeve.
Oh, hey, Dennis. Thanks for joining the show.
Dennis has been here the entire time.
No, I saw him on the other show when I was on the other show.
So hasn't Brenda, because Brenda's there too.
Brenda, we talked about Brenda this early, right off the bat. Thanks to her. Thanks to her, we found out that they're really not doing jack squat with the police chief thing.
I know. Well, are we all really surprised about that?
Nope, not at all.
Not at all. So yeah, I'll be transitioning over into YouTube. So congratulations to Kate Peters and the certain individuals that go onto my live. I see your names.
Sounds like they have poked the bear.
They poked the wrong fucking bear.
God. Boozy's coming to YouTube.
Because
well, she's already there, but
here's the thing. You know, I'll be honest about the monetization and things about it. YouTube can be more difficult to create for. I'm not even talking about the lives. I feel like the lives can be a little bit easier. I'm talking about editing videos. You know, think like, you know, especially with like microdots and the graphic design and things like that.
Oh yeah, so I can't compete with that.
Well, that takes more time.
I'm drawing stick figures.
Well, okay. So the back end work of YouTube is a lot, but then once you get it loaded in, it's pretty easy. You know, you can pretty much just go away from it and not have to worry about it. TikTok, on the other hand, it can be easier to create, but it's more of a pain in the ass on the front end. So you're getting more payout from YouTube than you are TikTok. Way more.
Well, not for me.
Way more. Well,
I don't. Well, first off, I really couldn't. I'm gonna have to go back because we're not in it. We really aren't. We're not in it for the money pot. I know you're not either, but it is good to get some. That's why on your TikToks, I take the money from whatever show I got on Sunday, and that's what I'm sending you those octopuses and hats, fancy. I'm just like, all right, I made a couple bucks. I'm sending it right back to her.
And then you know what's funny? That gets broken down because YouTube takes their percentage, and then TikTok also takes their percentage. So it ends up being fucking pennies. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, you push people in the wrong direction. You should have just left me alone.
And here's the other thing. I think I can say this, and it goes for Eric too. When it comes to this, none of us are financially motivated to put this stuff up there. We're putting it up there because we're seeing the shit and we want other people to see the shit. That's what I did. I saw all the, I don't know, inconsistencies. Let's call it inconsistencies in testimony. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's not what the other person said the other day. And I went and I recorded. And now you're putting them side by side. And what happens is you start getting in that mode of, oh, I'm going to catch the next one and the next one and the next one. It's got nothing to do with the money, but right. But the throttling, because now they know, they're like, well, we can't let them tell everybody. You know, everybody might know what we've been lying. I mean, inconsistent.
Well, that's the thing. You know, they're
inconsistently inconsistent.
There's a reason why they don't want certain people talking, especially because I did build a community because I am local. I am in the county. God
Norfolk
damn it.
County, girl.
Norfolk.
Mary, I don't have memberships because I didn't want to charge anybody.
Right.
I've thought about it, but at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't think I offer everybody enough to charge them $2 or $1.99, whatever it is.
Mary, so subscribe, and share.
That's right. So, yeah, I don't have members because it's not about the money. I'd rather be poor and truthful, you know. But yeah,
John, we're still looking forward to the day where we can shut it down.
I know. Yeah, hopefully. What is this crown thing? What crown?
I don't know. I noticed that too, and it reminds me of TikTok a lot. I don't know if it's like crowns, like your top supporters or commenters, maybe.
Where? Where? On YouTube?
Yeah. Like if you look at your page right now, I don't know if you can see it on here. It says 75 XP. Let me click on it. Community leaderboard. Oh my god, this is literally TikTok. That is exactly what they do over on the other platform.
Oh.
Literally. That's how. Well, actually, with TikTok though, you
So
can
who's
see
our
everybody
top chats in
the
here?
live.
And Crowns at the top chat comments. Thank you, Florida Kim.
Yep, that's Richie is number one.
Richie's our number one. Oh, that's right.
Cheryl's number two. Dennis Sweeney and Brenda number three.
Oh,
right,
awesome.
Right.
Hi, Brenda.
Detective Mullins number 15. She's there.
Really?
Yep. Boston Brandy's.
Where are you
18.
seeing this?
I'm number 20.
Yeah, you don't even make the. You don't even.
Shut your mouth.
Top 20.
Top 20. You're lucky I'm even here.
Cool.
You guys are lucky I'm even here because I'm about to drop my channel. I mean, I have a channel. I've doubled your subscribers. All right, I'm already over 8,000. Right? Without doing anything. She's already doubled us without ever doing anything on YouTube, and now she's about to drop it to YouTube.
I just want to say thank you all for being there when I wasn't, but I'm back.
Can you share a few with us?
Listen, I was promoting you guys all over my TikTok too, and actually the Canton standout too, because I was like, oh, you want to try to put down my live? Fuck it, everyone meet me in Canton this Sunday.
I know.
I was like, if you want to go to Dedham at 10 a.m., sure, go ahead. But I think it'd be a lot more fun to meet you all in Canton Center, don't you think?
I did a motorcycle ride today with three of my buddies, and we were almost to Hartford, and we stopped at this place in the middle of nowhere. It was like out of Roadhouse, okay? It was enormous. Middle of nowhere, big giant parking lot, right? Everything's wood inside. Outside, they had places for cornhole and horseshoes and bands outside, live stage inside. They do line dancing on Thursday nights. They say they got like 500 people in there doing line dancing. I'm like, oh my God. Like, this place is unbelievable. Yeah. All country.
They used to have a big one. Was it in West Bridgewater or Bridgewater? What was that country bar called? Oh,
no,
God.
This was bigger.
No, this was big though.
Yeah.
And they used to have a bowl like every Friday night or something, and then they have country line dancing. I know someone in chat knows what I'm talking about. It was a big old country bar. Oh man, I used to go almost there all the time. I'd be down there for Jim Beam. And then I'd stay for the line dancing.
No, this place was huge.
No, hold on, I'm gonna figure it out. Charlie Horse! Thank you, GM.
Yeah, no, this place is like 3 times bigger than Charlie Horse.
How?
It was huge. It was in the middle of nowhere. Hold on.
Guys, I missed the Charlie Horse. That place was fun.
Where were we?
That was a grand old time. Bridgewater, Mullins.
Yeah.
It's something else now. Someone else bought it. This was a while ago. This is pre-pandemic that they, I think, or maybe they.
Yeah, it's been out of there a while now.
Right?
A good 7-8 years, I'd say.
Oh, they were so fun.
It was not the Cadillac Ranch.
Ranch.
It wasn't the Rocking Horse Saloon.
Oh, Bridgewater. I wonder if someone went there before. Okay, I get what you're throwing there. I get what you're throwing.
John, did they have line dancing for you today?
No, we went at lunchtime. They had poutine.
Oh.
Is this the place?
Wait, is it Barrett's now? No. What's the Charlie Horse now? See, I would only agree to go down there because they would always pay me extra, and then I'd have a grand old time. Wow, Charlie Horse.
It was called I think this was the place, the Rocking Horse Bar and Grill.
Oh, technically it's Kingston. Sorry.
Rocking Horse Bar and Grill.
John, you must have been a for Pete's sake kind of guy.
What do you mean, for Pete's sake?
You know, the place where you could throw the popcorn. I mean, the popcorn and the peanuts
On the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Texas Roadhouse.
Well, that too, but for Pete's sake was the original.
Oh, Texas Roadhouse. Because I'd always put my peanuts at the end of the table in the bowl so that the waitress would walk by and just take the bowl and dump them on the floor as she walked by. Let's give a big yeehaw! So-and-so's got a birthday today. Yeah.
Oh my God! I just looked at the picture of Barrett's West Bridgewater that used to be Charlie Horse.
Yeah.
I don't like
big outdoor
it
deck.
now. Oh, I don't.
They got a big outdoor deck.
I don't like what they did at all. No, I miss the country down home, country road kind of feel. Oh, that's sad.
So the rocking horse was bigger than Toby Keith's.
Toby Keith's,
Down
the one in Foxborough?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. Charlie Horse also had the arcade with it too.
Yeah, because before it was the Charlie Horse, it was Eric.
I don't remember.
Because the arcade was way bigger.
So, but I feel like Toby Keith's is it's smaller but more open. But Charlie Horse is huge. Was.
Mullins, I'll take you there because it's really, really good.
A lot of people don't like it. We drive by at work. I'd rather a dive bar myself, whether it's a small or a big one.
We got to go back to that Boston tavern.
I like to walk
Rosie,
in and have my feet stick on the ground.
You did look like you were in your element at Matt Kelly's that night.
I'm telling you. I love a dive. Okay.
That you'd love the Legion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like the Legion.
We should go for a meat raffle.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they still do that?
Oh, yeah.
They still do the meat raffle.
Oh, are you kidding me? People look forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
See, I don't know fully if they would like me at that Legion though.
Oh, they'd love you there.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah.
Big D's is gone. GM. And Gary, I asked if he wanted to come on tonight, and he said no, thank you. So I asked. Maybe another night when we don't have such controversial topics.
Gary must not have done his hair.
Yeah, down in his basement. All right, let's get to Kelly Dever.
Yeah.
All right, so Kelly Dever, formerly the Canton Police Department, now is with the Boston Police Department. She's anticipated to testify tomorrow, depending on, well, they'll probably get to her tomorrow because they already asked her if she promises to show up.
She's under subpoena.
I know. She's under subpoena. Is El Jefe still in the chat? El Jefe he might have gone to bed.
Yeah.
Let me just wait a minute and see if he's still watching.
Well, it's exhausting, hanging out in your pool all day.
I know. Soaking up the sun.
Or on the sidewalks.
Well, I'll move on. I got other stuff that I can talk about with Kelly Dever that there are some sources that are saying that there are some brass at BPD who prefer she not be in this trial.
I wonder why.
Because maybe it's a Mass State Police and a Canton Police issue and not Boston Police issue. Like, leave us out of it? I don't know.
Wasn't it a Boston Police higher up that was the one that said that...
Greg Long?
Yeah, that said that they had a ring camera video.
Where's Greg Long live?
Canton.
Okay.
So I still haven't seen that ring footage of Karen running John over, but we're waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been hearing that since the day of.
I mean, there's been a lot of video footage that have been held for a long period of time that doesn't get turned over, but they mentioned this one right up front, like day 3.
No, John, it was Eric, it was that day. It was on media reports that night.
Was it that night? Even that quick? That's unbelievable.
It was.
Yeah.
Was.
Yeah, and that's when you really got to think who was speaking to the media, and then we see some text messages from a certain family group that says they've got someone at certain, you catch what I'm throwing?
Oh yeah.
You're throwing it down. We're catching it. I do want to thank. So every once in a while, there will be a person that will send me something on Venmo. I never asked if I can, because I don't know if they don't want to have their name put out there or what, right? So to the person who just sent me something on Venmo, I want to thank you.
Give us fucking McDonough, and we'll go easy on you.
All right, and I will.
Was there a message?
No. And I'll send you a thank you privately at the end of the show. Yeah, no, because I never thought about that. Like, I'm like, oh, do you want me to say your name? Do you not want to say? I don't know. So some people, but they're in the chat. I know they're in the chat. So thank you. The whole Kelly Dever thing, though. Because remember, like Boozy said earlier, she was the one that Goody told to come. Well, wait a minute. So Goody called her to come and man the board, right?
Yeah.
And then, that's right, because we do have footage of him going down there.
Now, what do you mean called her? She was on patrol and called her into the station? Is that what you're saying?
No clue, but he had her come sit at the desk so he could go down to 34 Fairview, and then that's when we heard Gallagher, Shakes, call in and say, is it 32 or 34 Fairview? Or is it at his house? Oh, it's not even at his house. Good. Or perfect. I think he said perfect.
My thing is that it's never been confirmed if she was already in the building or if she was out on patrol. And I think if Helena was to give us more of the video footage, that would actually clear up a lot and probably clear up maybe some of her officers' names or the opposite.
El Jefe, is it all right that I spill some of the tea? Just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure I can spill some tea there. El Jefe is still here. Can't wait. Gonna watch tomorrow. Hey, all the crunks. If you watch us, if you can tolerate me, you guys are gonna love Sean and his sidekick there. That guy, Jesus Christ, I would hate to run up against those two somewhere, like when they were in their prime. I mean, they totally give you that. I don't have time to bleed. His buddy there. The only thing, hey, Sean, you got to tell your buddy, one story per show. Don't do all the stories at once. One story per show. That way we keep tuning into the guy. And he's from Michigan. He wears his Michigan gear. So that's awesome, too, right there. Another Michigan guy.
John, when have you ever been able to stick with one story per show?
Yeah, right.
No, listen. I'm just trying to help out here.
I'm just a baby.
Kelly Dever. We don't even know. So that footage that we all analyzed that we thought maybe was Helena or could have been Helena. Maybe it was Patty Sherrill. Could it have been Kelly Dever? We don't know. Oh, yes. Can we talk about that?
Of course. On Twitter.
Oh, you did put it up. He put that up. Oh, I'm pulling that up. Boozy, did you hear about the $5 million?
If it came out today, I've been MIA, so no.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you did. Well, we're going to tell you about that $5 million. Where did he send me that? It was on a text.
Where's all my Little Wayne friends?
Okay.
Emily.
All right. So, here, okay. El Jefe. Oh, the two of them left. They're both gone. Well, now I'm going to wait because I want them both to hear this.
Oh, I'm
I mean,
chopping.
Boozy's still here, but Eric took off.
Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been
So, so tomorrow night, El Jefe, what time's your show? 7, 8? What time's that show on? Tune in to the back channel tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. I'll tell you, 7 o'clock's a great time because some of us older people, by 11, we're just done. You know, so 7 to 8, 7 to 9's perfect. Then you can just have an hour to wind down, go to bed, get up for work in the morning. Well, that was Eric's going to come back on in a second.
I heard that.
Eric's going to be back on in about 30 seconds. There he is.
I heard that click.
We truly heard that. Click.
Well, the Prixton side has its own unique click.
Oh, so that wasn't a truly?
No, it's masquerading as a Mick Ultra.
Oh God.
So, the gentleman that offered $5 million reward was the real deal. He has all the necessary verifications in place, and the legal team has been in contact with authorities who have, in fact, vetted him. Sean's got all his background information, and he's confident that he's exactly who he claims to be. He's done this before for both celebrities and athletes. And he's got more to come later in the week.
You know, he came onto my TikTok live, and I was like, I'm questioning it because I don't know how legit it is. And he went off.
100% legit.
Yeah, he was dropping some bombs, and I was like, whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Sean spoke with him at length. Yeah. There you go. Well, so I got to spill a little tea that's already been spilled. So I respilt it.
You know what? It's
$5 million.
It's definitely part of the Boston Tea Party. It's part of the Canton Tea Party.
$5 million. Wow. You know what? Imagine being someone that's in. All right, let's just say they were making under $150,000, okay? But more than 80. More than 80, but under 150. Not the $300,000 ones. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you were making somewhere around 100, 150, and you see everything that's going on, and you see the shithole that has to be rebuilt, and you see that there's $5 million sitting there, and you're like, you know what? I don't have to drive around in this SUV missing a taillight with a bad inspection sticker for the next 20 years. I have $5 million that I could invest. Jeez, $5 million. Wow.
People are going.
That's why I thought it was a joke. I was like, no, this can't be real.
Yep.
They're looking at their Snapchat history now.
Hey, you know what? Those memories don't go very far.
Nope. It's in there somewhere. He's
I
gone
mean,
again.
there's definitely videos from Leonetti. What's his last name?
Oh, Thomas. Thomas, the $5 million is
No, Mike
What?
Leonetti.
Oh, Leonetti? That's the house that the Leonetti's house is where they had the party. Where
You don't think
Allie
there's
picked Colin up
Snapchat-
at.
You don't think there's Snapchats from there?
It's amazing that there's not one Snapchat from Brian Albert's birthday party.
Here's the deal. There is, and it's out there. And I know some of the people that got upset that we dropped Leonetti's name last week.
They did?
Oh wow.
I went. I actually. Yep. I was editing a video, and I was going through Julie Albert's testimony, and she dropped him during trial 1. So again, if there are any names of certain people you don't want to say,
Okay, so Mike Leonetti's house on Eagle Drive was mentioned.
yes, Julie Albert.
Yeah, right.
Yep. And she said it with her full chest. So
And that was the house. That was the house that Allie picked up Colin and brought him to 34 Fairview from.
and she said that, and just for that, and just for the trolls, that's going in my next up YouTube video. So you're welcome.
You mean the Leonetti house?
Oh yeah. And Julie Albert testified to it.
John, can you spell that?
Well,
Al.
Eagle Drive is EAGLE. Oh well,
Fabiano, Fabiano, Fabiano.
isn't it?
Did I
two
get that
B's?
one right? Did I get that one right?
You're reading it out of the
isn't it?
chat.
I did read it. Can you use it in a sentence? Yes, Emily Fabiano got the hell out of that house.
And so did Duty.
So then, Duty, yeah.
A couple others too.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to hold on long enough to see all of the GPS, what do you call it? The data fence. Geofence.
Geofence. I'm telling you that, and I have a stinking feeling we're going to hear about the Snapchats. Maybe not in this trial, but maybe in another trial. That's gonna be.
You know the video of the Sallyport where they're all doing something. Someone's sweeping. You know that one, the very crowded one, and a female walks in, and then does a U-turn halfway into the screen, and is like, "Yeah, I'm going this way now." We still don't know who that was.
Well, that's why we need to talk about Kelly, because
Could have been Kelly.
I still think it's the chief.
I
You
do
think
too.
it was
I think
Helena?
Helena was there.
Yeah, I do.
LOL.
I think it was Helena.
Hi, Helena.
I could be wrong, but I think it was Helena.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, none of
know
these
everyone-
videos are very good.
Everyone needs to remember what their shifts were like at Canton PD. And when Karen's SUV came in, Kelly would have not been there
Why?
because she would have gone off shift at 8 a.m. She was pulling the midnights.
So
Well, what if she got a forced double?
was she in a cruiser and got called back in, or was she in with Goody that night and saw Higgins come in?
Oh,
Well,
you mean was she on cert protecting the hallway and Goody was down in the control room?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I said. She may not have been out in a cruiser. She may have been in the building.
Oh, was she mopping floors while he was in the control room?
But also, too, because it was a blizzard, you know? I mean,
Right.
what are they going to be doing patrolling the streets of fucking Canton in a blizzard? But she would have gotten off at 8 a.m. And then if she was working the next one, she would have not gotten in. I mean, she would have been there when Karen's car was there, but not when it entered.
Right. Alan Jackins, listen. You don't have to go after a Jeep Grand Cherokee. You can get anything you want. You're old. All right? Buy whatever the heck you want, be happy, and then die.
What?
That's my advice to this Alan Jackins. He's car searching.
Oh.
Eric, you know who that is.
I know.
I'm in the same boat. But I think I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep my my car.
John, it's 6-1, half dozen the other in you.
So my first one was black. It was a black Challenger. I loved it. And everyone, I mean, I shouldn't say everyone. I'm sure a lot of people name their vehicles, right?
I haven't named my most recent one, but my Jeep I named.
You have. Right. So my last one was Betty. It was Black Betty. Okay.
I had a Betsy.
So my Black Betty was because I've always had a thing for Betty White.
Oh,
So it was Black Betty because of Ram Jam. Whoa, Black Betty, right? And Betty White. So that was the car, and I'm like, oh my god! Every time I get in, I'm like, look, I'm getting in Betty White. I was just like, oh, I used to, yeah. She was my top. She's top 10. She's totally top 10.
Posey.
even with her being 6 feet under.
Well, before she died, obviously,
Okay, I'm glad
I
you
could
said
just,
that.
I always just pictured myself making love to her, and then her looking up to me and
Okay.
say,
Okay.
John,
You know.
she's always been 30 years older than you.
you call that? I haven't even broken a hip or something like that. Like yeah, just cracking jokes the whole time, and I just be
Okay,
laughing.
let's flip the script. Okay. Oh,
I'm
what's that?
Just saying, I just find myself.
Okay.
She would be making me laugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Oh, and the name of well, it's not a smoke show. It's Battleship Gray, but because of all of the people who don't want to say Battleship, they changed it to Smoke Show Gray, but it's Battleship Gray. Yeah. Yeah. And now it's Brittany. So my new one's Brittany. I went from Betty to Brittany. For obvious reasons. Right, Britney Spears.
I love Brittany.
Yeah, me too. Except for when she
Nope,
went
leave
crazy.
Brittany alone. Leave Brittany alone.
Except for when she went off the
No.
deep end.
Nope, leave Brittany
Really?
alone. Yes.
When David Hasselhoff was on the floor eating hamburgers, nobody said leave him alone.
You cannot
happened, Eric?
compare Hasselhoff to Spears. You cannot.
You could.
No.
Yeah, he was huge in Europe.
And Brittany.
Oh, what other friends were with Demondis? Isn't he cousins with the guy that owned the Canton Ice House and the Walgreens in the center? Demandis and Dedasis. Just like the Irish, we've got a lot of Greeks in town. I know, it's a shame, Diane. I know, the two of them.
All right, if we're gonna start doing this, I'm leaving
What?
because I'm not doing the talking negative about it. No,
I'm not talking negative. I like them all. We'll move on. We will move on. All right? That's where we draw the line. From Ted. Okay. That's where we draw the line. So people, please be good. We'll keep on going. All right. So there was the Deva thing, right?
Hey, you don't have that video queued up, do you?
Which video?
Of the Sally Port, so we can.
Oh, really? Really? You think I just queued that up?
Well,
I told you I went to Hartford today on my motorcycle, right? I went to a country western bar, and you think I just, in the last 15 minutes, decided to queue up the video?
Joe, you're like the producer.
You could have texted it to me privately.
It would have helped.
It would have. I would have looked. I would have let you guys run the show for a couple minutes while I queued it up.
What, queued up Dever?
The one where we don't know who it is in the Sallyport making a little U-turn.
Oh, that does take a little more.
Yeah. I have to find it. I probably have it in my phone somewhere. I'll tell you, I honestly can't wait for this whole trial to be over with so I can have my phone back.
What?
90% of my phone is this trial. The data in this phone. Nothing's mine anymore.
What are you telling me? You're going to start deleting stuff?
Oh, I can't wait, yeah. Yep.
That phone's going to get subpoenaed.
Not really. Anyone knocks on my door, I smash it first.
Oh
Hi.
my god.
It's just like I told all the guys at hockey. Anything ever happens to me, you call my wife, and then you step on my phone. It was an accident, okay? Step on it with your hockey skates after you call her. It was an accident. In all the turmoil. Oh, Mary Malaki. Rumor has it someone funny may be there tomorrow. That's all I'll say. Rumor only. Okay, well, let's go down. We already know Dev is going to be there. We know Brian will be there. We know Demandus will be there.
Wait, are we sure Demand is coming back right away, though?
What do you mean?
I think that was just a voir dire. I don't know if...
Oh, that
they
wasn't a subpoena too?
Are they going to voir dire all of them?
Not all of them.
Well, I know one of them quickly lawyered up and...
Oh, outside. Oh. If I had to guess, do you think the medium Bev is going to be there? Do you think, what's her name? McCormick?
Yeah.
Maureen? Hancock. You think Maureen Hancock's going to be there tomorrow?
What were you thinking about, like the Brady Bunch?
Yeah. Maureen McCormick. Yeah. I can't get away. Funny how do I amuse you? See? More movies. More good movies. Funny how, like a clown. My son went to Canton High School with his younger brother. Great people, smart, successful. Who the Demandus is? It's not Maureen. Okay, so it's a funny person, not Maureen. Funny. That doesn't. You don't break it down. You got to give us another hint. Like you got to give us another
Bill
hint.
Burr in town.
Bill Burr's not going. He's not going to Dedham Court. Hopefully not. No, my three sons. She used to, but things have changed. I've talked to someone that has talked to her personally. That's not exactly the feelings anymore.
Yeah, and she should also tread lightly with that.
Yeah.
She knows things.
Yeah.
She knows things about some officers that are still working
Ask Bob.
in Canton. So she should tread lightly.
Oh, okay. He's saying yes to the Demandus. Okay.
Oh, are you talking about?
We're talking about two different things at the same time.
Oh God, I was talking about Dever. Are you talking about Hancock?
We're talking about Hancock. We're talking about Demandus and.
Okay, no. We don't trust Hancock at all. Nope.
You don't?
Nope.
No.
I've heard from other people differently.
Yeah, because she's getting called out by everyone because she thinks Karen Reed is guilty. That's the only reason why. Because she, trust me, no, don't even throw a stone. No.
What is FO? What's FO? Fuck around, find out. What's John? Who brought me to my first FO? What's an FO? I don't know. I'm old. I don't know codes. What the hell's an FO? Hey, remember my first FO? Yeah. It was
I know.
moist.
Okay, not that word. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that one won the shirt contest, Eric.
Wait.
We had a poll put up of what the next saying on our shirt's going to be. Freak off. What's it?
Oh no,
Okay.
we're not talking about that.
Who brought
Oh,
me to my
God.
first Mary? Mary, I've never even been to a freak off. Who brought me to my first
I
freak
can't.
I've never even puffy freak
You
out.
don't want to go to those.
Yeah, I've never been to one. Oh, wait a minute.
All the baby oil. Ugh.
Mary, are you who I think you are? No, you can't be. There's no way. No.
Is that George?
No. No. You know what? And what's weird is it's 9 o'clock and George is yet to text me to say, are you still friggin' on? I watched the first 10 minutes, and the minute you get to Karen Reed stuff, I shut it off. You know?
And then he does this.
Yeah. He turns on. Yeah, John passed Marines. It's a strange change. Yeah, we'll just kind of move on from that. I guess we have conflicting stories, so we don't want to add to it. I don't want to give anybody anything that they want to use.
It doesn't mean she's not kind of funny.
Yeah, I watch.
I find her
50% of her stuff. Yeah. I know Colleen went to a Diddy party.
What?
Yeah.
What?
She talked about it on a show once. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
No, she got the heck out of there. Yeah.
I don't blame her.
Yep.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Just the photos of the baby lube. Bye. See ya. I'm out here.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to know what other knowledge Deva has in this case. Right?
Who?
Dever.
My guess is we're going to find out tomorrow.
Listen, Deborah knows a lot. She won't testify to some of these things, but she knows.
So we got to believe that the reason she's testifying is because the tour report had information from her in it, and what she testified at a grand jury.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a reason why she got out of Dodge. You know, quickly
Out
after
of Dodge,
everything went
but
down.
right into the Boston PD. That's not really getting out of Dodge, is it?
It's getting out of Canton.
Sure is.
Yeah, but
right into the fire.
Yeah. Don't everybody talk at once.
I was waiting for you, John.
I was taking a mental break for a second there, and then I'm sitting here going, "Wow, look at that! None of us are talking." And then I'm just still sitting here going, "Huh, dead air."
Well, does she have someone within Boston PD that would be more of a protector to her, and that's the reason why she?
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, everybody.
Except the hierarchy.
Stay. Yeah. Keep your head down. Yeah. Man, imagine if Elena was getting called.
She's on the list.
She should, and so shouldn't Kelleher.
I'd want to go to.
Explain the reason why you didn't leave your house. Explain who. How did you know someone was knocking on your door then? Where'd you get the cups from? They were in a brand new package. There's all these questions that he could answer.
How about this? When they first downloaded all the video, do you mean to tell me that they never looked into the 130 video? Ever? That the only
video at the Canton PD?
Canton Police Department. Like, okay. When the state police show up to Canton Police Department and said, "Hey, we got to pull the footage because, there's a trial coming up." Okay, what do you need? We need everything that's pertinent to the case. Oh, okay. What do you want? The flatbed? Yeah. Oh, you want the which version of the car going into the garage you want? Left to right, right to left? I don't know, left to right. Okay. Do you want the one where Berkey looks at the taillight before what's his name there touches it with his thumb? Before he puts his gloves on and touches it.
They get the choice of tampered and not non-tampered.
Right. Which stuff do you want? The stuff where Wanless touches it with his thumb before he puts his gloves on, or after?
One of those.
Yeah, yeah. Little looks at it to see if is that a star drive or is that a Phillips, you know, and that they never knew that Higgins was there, so they didn't decide that. Well, hey, you want us to send you that? No. You just hold on to it. Okay, like seriously, how does that all go down? And who knows about it? Does only Paul, DG, and Petro know about it? Or was Helena there too, and she knew all the footage too? Like, are they only going to pin it? Here's the thing. They're not going to pin it on anyone. Because, once again, she can go to her mirrors every day. Every day she can go to her mirrors. Look at herself.
Yeah, well.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Department. And finally, as I close, and I am so grateful that these final words I have will be memorialized on camera. No matter what the jury decides in the O'Keefe case, I will always be able to look in any mirror I pass.
What can she look in?
Any mirror she passes.
Any what?
Want to spell it?
No. Let's listen to it again before you spell it. Hold on.
And finally, as I close, and I am so grateful that these final words I have will be memorialized on camera. No matter what the jury decides in the O'Keefe case, I will always be able to look in any mirror I pass.
It's with an A.
Mirror. Any mirror. Error. JFK. Error. Any mirror.
We understood.
Mirror. M-I-R-A-H. You got it there. You got it. Mm-hmm. Oh, we did it. We got 4 minutes. Oh! Wait a minute. I wanted to play the song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you waited for everybody to show up. Gary's here.
Oh my God, yes. All right, you guys take control for a minute so I can make sure I have it, and you guys talk for a minute while I download it. All right.
Boozy, you're on.
Boozy, you're up for a minute. I need you.
Well, did she?
That came wrong. I need you.
Did she put up any mirrors? No. I also find it very interesting as she's divorcing one marriage, she then enters another marriage of bangs. Because all of my ladies know when you get bangs, especially that short, you are married to them. You can't just put in an extension and make them go away. She married bangs. I don't know.
So you guys like cheese?
I do like cheese.
We love cheese. You know, Mullins, I love cheese.
Actually, I liked cheese so much that a couple of years in a row, I worked for a food company just so I could get free. It was a cheese company out of Germany. And they had the best brie. Oh, yeah, she was she married bangs. And when I saw her at the audit committee, I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I like these. I don't know. They're a little different. They're different."
Okay, I have it. Here we go. So here's a little treat for those of you that don't follow Dixie on Twitter. Some of you people might not go to Twitter. I don't know. I was feeling spunky and decided to come up with a cute little song. You know, and I put it to video. So let's listen for a minute.
Going home. My mom wants me home. I love you guys. Bye.
And the night ended with me driving Colin Albert home.
Yo, I was in the house, no doubt, no cap. Kicking with the fam, playing Who's the Rat. Might have said the porch or the basement couch, but wherever I was, yo, I was in the house. Yeah, I pulled up late with a natty in hand, had my hoodie on tight like, yo, I got a plan. Was it 10, was it midnight, or a fever dream bounce? Don't ask too much, bruh, I was in the house. Was in the house, yeah, you know that's facts. Didn't leave no prints, just vibes and snacks. Forget the timeline, throw that out. All I know is Colin was in the house. They say, where'd you go, bro? Did you hop in a car? Like maybe with Caitlin to drop a girl off far? Nah, I just chilled, maybe petted a dog. Then I magically vanished like a Snapchat log. Said I came back down at 7:05. Then I changed my mind, yo, I meant 8 to 5. Don't sweat the switch up or memory drops, cause the one thing that's solid, I was in the house. He was in the house, even if the car's gone. He was in the house, even if the footage wrong. He was in the house, getting Google from a phone. He was in the house, just leave the boy alone. I drove him there, then maybe picked him up. Timeline wild like Higgins in a duffel truck. Dropped some girls off, then looped back around. Got more alibis than stop signs in this town. Yo, no need for records or surveillance doubt. Just take it on faith that Colin was in the house. Yeah,
I believe.
shout out to Fairview CPD and the Porch Ghost. To every donut box timeline that somehow just vanished. Hip to every witness can't
I didn't
recall.
realize he was there. I said, hey, what are you doing here? He said, oh, I just come by to see Brian, but my ride's on its way. I'm about to leave. And I said, oh, okay. And I said, all right, I see ya. And he just kind of continued on. I think he must have went out the door.
Donut box. There's so many in there.
The Snapchat log.
The Snapchat log, the donut box. Yeah. It's like, oh my God!
The
I kicked
duffel
myself.
truck.
The duffel. Yeah, Higgins in the duffel truck.
Oh, you're gonna have to think of a title for your album.
Oh, I have it. I'll work on that tomorrow. There's more songs coming. I got more songs coming. You know, I promised I wouldn't do memes. I didn't promise not to do songs.
Yeah, they
Promise
almost
not to
made
put
it
an album
worse.
out there.
You know, I haven't.
Well, this is the thing. They poke and they make you do not things, and it's like, okay, fine. And then there's a roundabout way.
The house the Alberts were living in Norwood is now for sale.
Their condo?
For sale.
Bob, it is on my YouTube channel. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's on Pandora. It's on Twitter.
Really?
It is.
No way.
Yep.
You're
Go.
right.
So on all those on Pandora or Spotify or iTunes, it's JJC3. That's it. JJC3. There's probably about 5 songs on there now.
Are you charging to download these songs?
No, Spotify doesn't. No. I have no clue. I know Spotify doesn't. I know.
You're not going for Apple Tunes?
What's Apple Tunes?
iTunes.
I put it on iTunes, but why? Do they give you money? They haven't
Oh yeah,
given me
you can charge people for the song.
Oh.
Download.
No, I give everything for free. I don't care.
You spend all this time with an effort. You don't want anything.
No, I don't. I really don't. I'm happy. Happy being. Listen, Eric.
You look happy.
When you've lived your whole life poor, with nothing, you find happiness in all this other stuff. You know, I am not money motivated. You know, I'd rather do without. I have not had cable in like 4 or 5 years.
I'm with you there.
Yeah. And the best part about the Karen Reed trial is everything's on YouTube. Yeah. Twitter has 900 likes and 131 retweets on that song.
John, I'm so upset with Comcast because just for Wi-Fi it's $140.
Oh yeah, I couldn't. Mullins, you know what I mean. We're not poor. As long as I have you, I'm not poor. There you go. I'm rich.
Oh my God.
What? I can't even compliment people anymore. Jesus. Yeah, cable. How many TVs did you have that's 100 and...
No, it's just Wi-Fi. He
Just
said.
Wi-Fi. Just Wi-Fi.
Dude, I have T-Mobile. It's $50 a month.
For your phone.
No, for my
No.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was thinking of getting Starlink.
Uh,
What do you mean?
Don't talk about Starlink either.
Oh my.
Boozy's gonna have a whole list. Okay, if I'm gonna come on the show,
No.
here's my list of what you can and can't talk about.
No, well that's actually what Comcast does. If you were to add on like just a basic cable package, it'd be cheaper, which is so dumb. I guarantee you, Eric, if you go and look to see if you wanted to add on just like a basic whatever channels, it'd be cheaper.
Yeah, they want you to sign.
Oh, Gary.
Exactly.
Gary's paying $600 for his phones.
They're a
his cable,
monopoly.
his
I'm
internet.
not happy with them.
Yeah,
Look at
no,
that.
that's why I'm with John. I have T-Mobile too.
Yeah, it's $50 a month,
Yeah.
and I'm able to stream. Look, this show from my basement.
That is pretty good.
I know. Yeah, Gary's paying $600 for his phones, cable, internet.
Don't you call in
moly.
after the 2 years and you go and renegotiate, Gary? Why aren't you doing that? That's a lot.
Holy moly.
You probably have the triple play too. Yeah, right. If you keep a phone line, it'll be cheaper, Gary. They probably tell you that. Yep. You're supposed to go back and forth between Verizon and Comcast, just to keep your.
Oh, in Quincy, it's Comcast and that's it.
Wow. Monopoly, huh?
There's no. Yeah, exactly. It's painful.
Yeah. See, that's what. Me too. Antenna, right? That's why I watch my Me TV. Watch a lot of watch a lot of Me TV, and a lot of. Well, I have the internet, so I have a Fire Stick, so I can watch all the Judge Judys that I want.
Well, that's why when I splurged and I got a nice smart TV, I was like, oh, I really actually don't need Comcast.
No, you didn't need a curved monitor either, but yet you went and got one.
Yeah, but guess what? It's going to be in use soon. I just have to figure out how to do the whole thing, and I'll do it. Trust me, I got all the bells and whistles. I just need to put it all together.
Oh, Gary, you came in late. You know what you missed? Boozy's coming to YouTube. She's already on YouTube, but she doesn't really post a lot. But because of the TikTok warriors from the McAlbert side that are trying to, John, what's the song's file name on YouTube? Bob, it's that one was In Da House, D-A, In Da House. But go to his file name on YouTube. No, it's under the Canton Chronicle. Go into the Canton Chronicle. I put it up on Chronicle. But Gary, Boozy is going to be mergering. No, what do you call it when you move the information from one phone to the other?
I don't know.
When you go to the phone store and they tether the phones together and they move all their stuff over.
I mean, I would call it merging.
Yeah. She's moving all her stuff. Oh, he heard it. Gary knows. So, yeah.
You're just grabbing it out of the cloud, John.
Migrating.
See? Thank you, JC. Migrating. She's migrating over. She's migrating. It sounds like Boozy's a goose all of a sudden. She's migrating.
Yeah. You know what? You know what, though? You could call me a Canadian goose because you know what? You want to know what? Canadian geese are chill until you try to walk by them, and they'll eat your ankles. I'll be an ankle biter. I'm short enough.
Ankle biter. You can't be. No. Can't be called an ankle biter. Bob, I swear I posted it on there the other day. I know I posted it. I posted it the same day I posted it on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, geofencing. Geofencing. Yeah. In the house.
In the house.
I'll come up with another one. So in the last couple of minutes, before we go, I mean, so tomorrow, well, let's ask this. Eric, who are you most excited to see tomorrow?
I look forward to seeing Lucky. I mean, I know Dever probably has a little bit more on the bombshell side of things, but Lucky's lucky, man. And who's better than Lucky? Solid dude.
I will say, everyone over on my TikTok loves Lucky. Loves him. We are very protective of him. I call him a peach because he's just a nice guy. He just wants to show up, tell people what he saw, and go home and be left alone.
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
really doesn't even want to do it, but he's doing it because he knows that's what he's supposed to.
He's
Right.
doing what's right.
Yeah. It's amazing of all the people.
And he's a critical aspect of, really shutting down their theory. He's an eyewitness. When all the other supposed eyewitnesses aren't eyewitnessing, then you know what? We'll pull out other eyewitnesses.
I hope when this
him.
is all said and done, we get a chance to talk to Lucky.
Yeah. I just want him to be left alone. I don't mean by us. I mean just by everyone. I feel like he just wants to live his life, and this was an unfortunate circumstance that he happened to drive upon.
Yeah.
You want to answer this question?
Well, I'm going to Canton Chronicle right now.
From Jeff.
Did Lucky have a camera in the snowplow truck? Probably not.
And the Franken truck, the truck that was wicked old that they just kept updating, doing random things to. No, I highly doubt it. That was an old truck.
Right.
Jeff, why would he need a camera?
Since when do plows have cameras? Listen, here's the deal. If we're going to talk about cameras in vehicles, where the hell are all of the quote-unquote prisoner cameras in the cruisers? Because if they're still trying to hold on to the fact that Jen was asked by Karen in the back of Goody's cruiser, where's that camera footage?
Yep.
The cameras were on, so where is it? Again, another piece of footage that could implicate Karen, and they're not showing it. Oh, that's because they don't have it. That's right. Because it never existed. It never existed. If they had it, they would show it. If there was footage of John being hit by Karen, like they supposedly had, they would show it. It doesn't exist. It's like the limit. The limit, it doesn't exist.
Where's that from? Don't tell
forget.
me
I know
that's not from the one with Keanu Reeves where he goes backwards, right?
The limit, it doesn't exist. I think
Bob,
it actually
Bob,
might be.
Bob,
Oh, it's
try.
from Mean Girls. No, it's
Oh.
from Mean Girls.
Oh yeah, that's the in the math equation.
Yes. Oh my God! You should clip that. You need to clip that, and also clip Trooper Paul's math equation, and then you can get Burgess's resume. Oh God, that'd be a funny clip. Oh.
Bob, it's uploading right now. I guess I didn't put it on YouTube. I put it on my Facebook page, on the Canton Chronicle Facebook page. Didn't put it on YouTube because I'm not good with multiple platforms. I'm a single platform guy, if you know what I mean.
It's hard being a pimp.
I like one platform, okay? Not good with multiple platforms. See?
Hey, I get it.
There it is.
Wait,
it's still uploading. How could Mullins? How is it in there on your shorts? I'm still uploading it. It's like 80% uploaded.
You know what? ADK, I was actually, because I'm putting in clips to a TikTok that I'll be posting on here. I was re-watching Barrow's testimony, and I forgot that he testified that Yuri and Proctor showed up to Dighton in Yuri's truck, his personal truck, not in a cruiser. And so
the Toyota.
And when Barrows went to turn down the street, Yuri jumped out of the truck and like waved him down, saying, "Hey, we're the officers." And I'm like, what the hell? I don't think that's normal. That's not what they're supposed to do. And what were they wearing too? Because that actually, if they're trying to say that that was the tow truck driver that took the photo of Karen's license plate in the Sally Port, I don't know. If they were using Yuri's home vehicle, his personal, then who's to say he wasn't the one in the skinny sweatpants?
You
It
think
does look
Yuri
like-
was the one that slipped?
Yeah, because it does look like his blockhead.
I
He has a
thought so, too.
particular shape.
But why
He
would
has
he
a-
be the one driving it into the station and
Because
taking a picture?
remember-
How about this?
No, can you let me answer the question before you jump on ADHD?
Go ahead,
Because-
go ahead, because this is a good one. Because I got a question for you.
Because they moved the vehicle. Remember, it was originally backed in, and then they pulled it out, reversed it, and then pulled it back in. That's
Okay.
why.
Let me ask you a question. Whomever that was that got out of the car and went over and took a picture of the front plate, where's that picture?
Exactly. That's why I think it's Yuri. Exactly.
Where's that picture? Where's the picture of the plate?
Exactly. That's what I mean. And also, too, GM says something I forgot. Tow truck driver said he didn't enter the Sally Port either. Exactly.
I'm trying
I don't know. If you, obviously I'm not going to put John on the spot, but if you guys go and look at the footage of the CPD of when they take that video, it looks like Yuri's head. He has this very specific shape of head. It's like a block. Not being mean about it. He just got a block head.
Hey, ask Bob. When you go to the channel, it says videos, shorts, live, playlists. Apparently, I did upload it, so now I just uploaded it yet again. It's the first one. It's got a picture of Allie McCabe. That's Allie McCabe that's on the front of the picture. You know, the one that testified in court, Allie McCabe.
Chad said Lego. That's actually so on point. Oh my god. Oh, Lego head. Yeah. Yeah.
Popeye head, Lego head, blockhead. Jeez, these aren't my. I'm not saying this. This is the chat, not me.
Oh, it's Yuri. He's from Stoughton. If anyone's mad at
Stoughton, he's from
talking
Tough
about
Town.
Yuri.
He's from Tough Town. So ask Bob. So if you go to shorts, it's now the first two in shorts, and you guys just got a notification that I reposted it. There you go.
I did get a notification.
I didn't, but yeah.
Tailwind, I'm so excited to see Barrows testify because they didn't do a cross last time, Karen's team, because why would they? You know, he kind of said it flat out. It was cracked, not damaged. So he didn't need to be crossed. So I'm really excited to see Brennan try to eat him apart because he's going to be like, no, we just saw a crack. It was a little piece missing. It's literally what he said. There was a piece missing. It wasn't significantly damaged.
Brennan might not want to ask that question.
Yeah.
No, please do. Oh, you know he's a slime ball. You know he's going to try to do something. Oh, good question too. Tailwind's on fire right now. Boozy, why didn't the person taking pictures of the front of the Lexus? Why didn't he take pictures of the back of the vehicle? Exactly.
Well, we know why. We know why.
Because that was like the exact
That
same
would be
moment.
evidence.
There's
It was
nothing
ex-
wrong. Yeah.
It was the exact same moment when Proctor was there. The video jumps. You see Yuri at the back, and then Yuri walks away, and then Proctor walks away with the binder. And that's the reason why when who were they crossing? I can't remember. It was Yuri. When Alan Jackson was crossing Yuri this time around, he was like, and he normally carries a binder, right? Like, oh God. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Why didn't he take a picture of the back too?
For obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons. Because
Yeah.
Proctor was behind there. That's why I was like, that was Yuri. The tow truck driver wouldn't walk up to Proctor at the back of the vehicle when he was pretty much kissing the taillight.
Eric, wouldn't you, for the most part, take the picture of the back plate because that's the plate that usually has the sticker to show that the car is up to date.
Right.
The registration. Uh-huh.
Yeah, right. Why are you taking a picture of the front plate? Even if that was the tow truck driver, right? You're the tow truck driver. Why are you getting out and going to the front and taking a picture of the front? Why wouldn't you go to the back? Yep, there it is. And especially when you're the one driving it and they're saying there's damage or no damage, wouldn't you want to take a picture to show that you didn't do anything to the car?
I mean, it's customary for the tow truck driver to always take pictures of the vehicle beforehand.
Right.
Also, too, that's a good little tidbit. If you ever rent a vehicle, always take pictures beforehand, before you even get in the car. They will try to always, slime you out, make you pay $250.
They always what?
They try to slime you out. The last time
This
I
is
rented
not
a vehicle-
Nickelodeon.
Yes, it is. I'm a Nickelodeon kid.
Nick,
They
Nick,
tried
Nick,
to.
Nick,
Last
Nick,
time I
Nick.
rented a vehicle, they started charging me $250 for one dog hair. I was like, my dog wasn't even in the vehicle. I had a bag in the vehicle. Like, well, we're going to charge you. I go, absolutely not.
My stepdaughter caught me watching Nickelodeon once.
Nick at Night was the best. They used to have I Love Lucy and the Brady Bunch
No,
on.
I was watching iCarly.
Okay.
And Victoria Victorious.
Oh, Lord.
But,
John,
well, that was a singing thing.
If we're going to start talking about Nickelodeon, I think it might be time to let these good people go to sleep.
No, we should. We should. We should. I really only wanted to do 2. I was happy with the 2. I was happy with 2 hours. Get in, get out. But the good thing was we let Boozy do a quick. Boozy, I do a quick video of the car. Jerry did a quick video of the car.
Oh,
Jerry did a quick video of the car. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Well, that's what you should do. Before you rent a vehicle, do take the pictures, take a video, make sure you get the mileage to the interior, and then be off on your way.
I've never watched Friends when it was really on. Just like Seinfeld.
I
Never
guess
saw
Friends
Seinfeld when it
now?
was on. Yeah, Friends is on. How you doing? Yeah, I know, Joey. I watch Friends when it, yeah.
Wow, that makes me feel old.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Okay.
You feel old. Holy shit.
That's exactly, there you go. You got it. That's why they're keeping their mouth shut. It's all about the money. Everybody has a price.
Wait, but hold on. Officer Barrows testified, because I literally just watched this today. He testified that it was the Dighton contracted tow company who they were using, Advantage. So that was what the town was using.
If it's not, even if you're contracted, you want to keep doing business in a town. The last thing you want is the state police being pissed at you.
Well, is it possible that they were like, hey, don't do that. Like, don't worry about that. We got it.
Right.
No.
Is it possible they told the tow truck driver, don't take pictures?
I don't know that he would necessarily take pictures, but he would certainly make notations on the receipt slip that they fill out for any damage, because they don't want to be responsible for it.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. Yuri testified that the person that got out of the car when the car went left to right or right to left. Actually, did we ever see when it went right to left? Did we see him get out of the car and go to the front, take pictures? Did they show us that? Doesn't matter.
I don't even
Whoever it was, Yuri is saying that was the tow truck driver, right?
Well, what are you talking about? I'm confused.
Why wouldn't they subpoena, or why wouldn't they go after the tow truck driver and find that picture to prove that it was the tow truck driver?
Oh, you mean when they took at the Sally Port and took the
Yep.
front? Yeah.
Right. That'd be the first thing. I'd be like, all right, let's find the tow truck driver. Is this you? No. I mean, look, I'm freaking 300 pounds. That's a tall, skinny guy. It's like, or whatever the case. Or maybe it was. What if it was? Okay. Did you get out and it shows you taking a picture? Yeah. Do you still have that picture in your phone? Can we see the picture in your phone?
I also can't get over the fact that they showed more. Well, they showed a clearer. They called it cleaned up version of when Wanless booped the taillight, that angle.
When he poked at it. Yep.
Yeah, when he booped it. So I found it quite funny that they showed more of that footage. You saw the snow falling off, and we saw all those dramatics.
Right.
But yet we do not see the moment that it was driven in for the second time, with Proctor right next to it. Why don't we have that moment in time?
Because it's
They
just one
supposedly-
moment in time.
Yeah, but I think that's a very important moment in time with the lead detective. That's not the lead detective next to it.
That's why it was a top 10 song.
A moment like this.
No, it was one moment in time.
No, I like Kelly Clarkson better.
I think we're talking about two different songs.
Yes, we are. We are.
Jesus Christ. Generations apart. This is what happens when you have people 20 years apart on the show together.
Give us fucking McDonough, and we'll go easy on you.
Wasn't me.
Really?
Wasn't me.
Because there are ghosts in the Sallyport. Yeah. The ghost of Taillight Pass.
Yep. Well, I think we did our damage tonight, don't you?
Well done.
Bob, you found it? Bob is only a YouTuber. Doesn't go to any other platforms. That's so weird. I mean, I go to all the other platforms. I find it hard posting to all the platforms. I'm like, sometimes I'll post just to Twitter and go, oh man, I forgot to Facebook. And I was always just Facebook before that. I was never Twitter until this whole thing came down. And then YouTube. Now, same thing. Now so I find myself trying to jump around from platform to platform, and then don't even get me with TikTok. I mean, that's a friggin' sweater you don't want to unravel. I mean, between the marbles racing down some little wooden thing someone made, or the little cars on a treadmill where a guy's got you betting on cars on a treadmill, and then the wig girl, and now there's all these country song people. I mean, it's so hard for me to go on TikTok now because God forbid I go on someone's live and they only have 2 people on, and my name pops up. John's now watching you live. I'm like, no. Like, hi, John. You know,
See,
I'm like,
and
okay.
that's why I like it, because you can see exactly who's watching you.
Yeah, I know. But when you're scrolling through lives and you stop for like 1 second, it tells them immediately that I'm watching.
That's why you don't. Oh God, you're a rookie.
I am. I know.
Rookie.
Oh,
But
yeah,
if they want to report you, they have to click in.
Right.
And that's when you figure out who's in your live.
We got to go into the police station. I really want to get a good picture of that one-way mirror. Like, can you see shadows? Can you see anything? Like, I would hate to have to go in and request something. I'd be knocking on the glass. Hello?
I think you should put some like handprints on it.
Oh yeah, so my fingerprints are already on file. We're good.
Yeah, they get you. They got me.
Yeah.
They got us all.
Oh my God, we're not doing that.
What's
What
that?
is it? We are not doing that.
No. Oh heck no.
I wouldn't either. I would say Beetlejuice. And she's not coming out of my TV either. I don't want her coming out of my TV either.
Oh God, no. That's like The Ring. Oh no.
Yeah, Mary, I do. I have like 4,000 plus, but let's not go there because Boozy's in like the 100,000s. Let's look at Boozy's TikTok for a minute. Let's see.
Mary said on Twitter.
I know, but let's see. Boozy. 124,000. Yeah. So that's how you know she's telling the truth, people. She's got 124,000 followers, and yet every time now that's the other thing. Now these people are all so happy that they're like, oh, we won. We did it. You know what, people? You think you did it. Because now you have Boozy who is on a mission, and every one of those videos that was on TikTok is going to find its way to YouTube, and that 124,000 is just going to get bigger and bigger. So
Yeah, and it's gonna be
enjoy your. You may have won the battle, you didn't win the war. Okay.
Well, I mean, like I said, they really didn't like the video of the the nurse driving by the standout and also what Dr. Irene Scortibello says, I'm now going to expand on that in a longer version on YouTube. So good luck. Well wishes, but you poked the wrong, we'll say kitty cat.
Yeah. Which bee? She's going to be the claws have come out.
Oh, I like that.
There you go.
And I
Yeah.
did get my nails done, all cute inside.
Yeah.
Really,
We saw a different color. Must
Yep.
be nice. Must be
Yep.
nice to have money go and get your nails done all the time.
Listen. They
There you
hate
go.
you because they ain't you. There you
Mullins.
go.
Mullins. She just got her nails done yet again.
I sent her a picture of it.
Of course she did. Look what I got. Meanwhile,
No.
Mullins has to go to the dentist. Oh, Mullins was going to go to the dentist today. You know what time she was going to go?
1 o'clock.
2:30.
2:30. Oh. Mhm.
No, literally. She'll even tell you. That's what time they gave her the appointment.
Oh.
Yeah.
2:30. My
Mhm.
2:30.
See? She did. Yeah. All right. That's it. I think we did all right. Thank you. Thank you for everybody that watched. Thank you for Kamad Hama, Rich Schiffer, and Ask Bob. Did you just send that in? Holy crap.
Just came in.
I just sent that song to both sons in California. And the McDonough meme is my favorite. Well, if the McDonough meme is your favorite, you know what you're getting.
Gotta
Give us fucking McDonough, and we'll go easy on you.
Here we go. One more time.
Give us fucking McDonough, and we'll go easy on you.
Bob, here's the thing. I don't try to be funny. I'm just a goof. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is when I do make jokes or I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't make jokes to be mean to people. You know? But thank you. So thank you. And Uncle Fredo, thank you for yours. Thank you for everybody. Eric, thank you for coming on. Boozy, thank you for blessing us with your voice tonight. Thank you for staying the whole time. You didn't even wander off.
Yeah, I've been right here.
I know.
GM, no Chris sightings today.
Oh, none?
No.
What about Smokes McGee?
Yeah, we saw Ferris all day long.
Really?
I'll be honest with you. He offered to bring us a pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a special pizza. I wouldn't eat that.
You know what? I thought it. I didn't say it. And that's what's sad about this is that nobody can trust anybody anymore.
No.
You know?
No.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Well, there's no select board meeting Tuesday.
Oh.
So I got a Tuesday night off.
Oh.
Right, Eric?
So we'll see you next Sunday.
So we'll see you guys all next Sunday. All right? Hope maybe Boozy will do her hair and come on for once.
Okay. You keep catching me on bad days.
Sundays! We're on once a week!
Do you think I expected this to happen?
At 7:30,
seven. Right. It's always just after 7. I mean, hasn't changed in 3 months.
But you've still been on time.
I know. She was actually early last week. She went in ahead of everyone.
Early this week, too.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. Okay. It may be a scheduled show, but here's the thing. You really think I expected this shit to go down with my other platform? No. I had a whole fucking weekend planned for myself that went down the tubes because I've been so stressed out. Yeah, so congratulations on them. You put me down in the dumps once, just fucking wait. I am a see you next Tuesday after I come out of this rebound. So
go, girl! You go, girl!
So I got my nails done yesterday,
Shop
and
in
I
the
was supposed to
mud.
get my hair done, and then that ended up getting canceled. So you know what?
Thank you to Mullins, and thank you to Boston Brandy. And do we have a third mod? Do we have a third mod?
I think that's
Brandy,
Boozy and
no,
Boozy,
Boozy and me and
and you and
Boozy,
me. But I don't.
Brandy,
I
Mullins,
missed the
Ron.
one. I missed the one that got deleted.
yeah.
Oh, we have a new
King
closing.
Kronk.
Hey, we got a new closing. We've got a new closing.
Let's see it.
All right. So we're gonna play the new closing, and then it goes to the old closing, and just because that's how we go. But here we go. We're gonna play the new closing.
It's the Chronicle signing off with a flame, dropping names, spitting facts, shaking up the game. It's fire, it's grit, it's no holds barred. A mic in one hand, the town on guard. The truth hits harder than a Fairview brawl, and the Chronicle's here to expose it all. From cover-ups to donut runs, we light up the night like Canton suns. Next episode, yeah, we'll be with more names, more flames, and a truth to say.
If it's fucking McDonough, we'll go easy.
Canton Chronicle. The URL to that is.
Chronicle crew, we're on the street, digging up truth with fire and heat. Select board sweating, boots are loud. We ask the questions, they're not allowed. Lang's got affidavits full of holes, while Boozy's digging, bless her soul. Jen and Carrie changing tales. We track the texts and read the trails. Police reports that disappear. We say the stuff they fear to hear. Canton strong and snarky too. Connor Bull's coming right for you.